Look at my shine with the glow. This is my time with it though. This is my time to be way at the top. Me and my guys gon' pay out the block. I don't look like boss. Time's right, and I know the sea is walking in a long light. Promise you gon' wanna watch like a sci-fi. My guys are high rises, high tide. My crown if you come to my side. I pledge allegiance for lifetime. My squad connected like Wi-Fi. We grind and you see the highlights. This my life. It ain't a game now. Me and you, we ain't the same now. Lions coming out to play now. Opposition out the way now. Out of the way. You wasn't invited. Say you come to play. I dare you to try it. You don't wanna try me. Don't step up to my team. Yeah, out of the way. Yeah, yeah. Out of the way. Yeah, yeah. Out of the way. Game now, me and you, we ain't the same now. Lions coming out to play now. Opposition out the way now. Out of the way, you wasn't invited. Say you come to play. I dare you to try it. You don't wanna try me. Don't step up to my team. Yeah, out of the way. Yeah, yeah. Out of the way. Yeah, yeah. Out of the way.
Welcome to the Volusia Speedway Park here in Barberville, Florida. For tonight's Florida Nationals presented by Dirt Heathen Racing Apparel, as I am Shane DiMantova alongside Kelan Belsha for tonight's highly anticipated event to start off the season for the AMB Outdoors Quicktime Sprint Car Series, as the drivers have been antsy over this offseason to get going. As Kelan, I'm going to start off with you. A lot of stake here on the line here as drivers look to get their season started on a high note, and I'm going to put you on the spot right away. Is there anybody that's caught your eye over the past couple of weeks that's been practicing or you've seen out on the racetrack?
I mean, you hit the nail on the head tonight about anticipation for tonight. The hype has been surreal ever since the season ended a couple weeks ago. They've been doing some off-season testing over the last month or so, and now we're ready to come back to Volusia right where we left off last season. And for one guy that's really caught my eye through the offseason, I think you got to go with league owner J.J. Hill. He has been putting into work every time he puts up a session. He just goes up there into practice, and he puts up great laps, great times, usually picks up good finishes too. So I think if you want the most improved driver this offseason going into today, I think you got to go with J.J. Hill. He's currently second in practice. He's looking to represent the new team, Power Slide Motorsports, which he co-owns well, and I think he's got a good shot at it tonight.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. Like you said, a lot of guys putting the work and putting the work here for tonight's off season to get ready for tonight's race. There's about a minute left in practice, but definitely for sure you can't rule out our season 1 champion Cody Meadows, as he's got a brand new car and new number. As you can see him there in the purple number 1 for the AOD racing machine. So he's definitely somebody you want to keep your eye on for sure. As you see Marshall Ryder kind of staying behind him, as the drivers look to make final changes before taking off for qualifying for tonight's event.
Yeah, Cody Meadows, he's definitely, I think, the favorite through the season again. He just proved last season why he was the guy to beat, and now he's proven in the offseason too, making some practice races, and now he's showed up tonight, put up the 3rd best lap in a session in the new car for AOD Racing, and then right next to him, Marshall Ryder. He won a feature last year. He was a feature winner. He wasn't able to make a lot of the races last season, but he will be showing up more this season. Hopefully he'll get a good run in tonight.
Yeah, you said it, not me. I completely forgot about Ryder's feature win last season long. But also, like we've been talking about, guys putting in work. Cameron McCone in the 4 car, he's been working hard, and you can see him in his brand new paint scheme and number there, as you can't miss him out on track for sure as the session starts to finish up here. But yeah, he's been putting a lot of work in, and he's been very antsy to get the season started for sure, as the drivers get ready to take on qualifying here.
I think McCone really is a dark horse. You hit it right there. He has been excellent this offseason. He has consistently been racing in these little races that JJ's put up throughout the season. as he goes out to start his qualifying lap, looking to see what kind of lap time he can put down, as all the other drivers will as well. As another new thing tonight, if you look up at the top of the broadcast, they got an R after their name. They are the rookies this season from Volusia, and the new Rookie of the Year award, sponsored by Exo Consulting. That will be up for grabs this season. A monetary reward is going to be named at a later time. And Shane, we got a lot of rookies coming into tonight's session. I think over half the field has that little R by their name, signifying they are a rookie. Who do you think, in your opinion, is the best one, or will any of them be able to dethrone Cody Meadows?
I mean, it's definitely going to take a lot for sure. We had a lot of favorites last season too that can definitely take on Cody Meadows. But so we're going to start off something new this season, as we're actually going to step away for a quick second and give you guys our nation's colors, the national anthem. So we will step away for just a quick second as the national anthem will take place, as we ask that you please rise and remove your cap. As those were your nation's colors, as we get ready to get underway here from the Volusia Speedway Park, is we're actually going to look to pull on out quickly, get a quick interview with the league owner himself, Mr. J.J. Hill. As J.J. Hill, this is Shane DiMantova in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got your copy.
Yeah, man. Exciting season so far, obviously, for you as a driver and an owner. Hit you up with a couple quick questions here. What are you looking forward to kind of as an owner for this season?
Well, the main thing we're looking forward to this season is just a really overall competitive league. We got a great field of drivers this year, and I tell you, Shane, this is probably the most talented field of dirt races I've seen on an iRacing league in a very long time. So the competition is there. We got a great schedule ahead, great partners who helped us make this happen, and we're just really excited for the competition in this league.
Yeah, definitely for sure. As we wish you the best of luck tonight, and hopefully you can see you in the feature event.
Alrighty, thanks guys.
And now we track towards Heat 1 of the night from Volusia Speedway Park. On pole for Heat number 1, it'll be the number 17 for Powerslide Motorsports out of Boston, New York, Aiden Kirker. And to his outside, it'll be his Powerslide Motorsport teammate, the number 181 out of Waycross, Georgia, Mason Thompson.
Yeah, in the third row, we have the 99 here, a rookie, somebody who's battling for that rookie title, the number 99 of Rylan Pearson, and to his outside, the Dirty Dove, Jacob Dove.
Rolling off in fifth in the number 37 Media Racing car from Black Oak, Indiana, it'll be Glenn Bunger Jr. And then rounding out the field in the number 21 JDR Esports machine out of Middletown, New York, it'll be Brandon Stewart, as Kirker will lead the field around for one more pace lap. Who are you keeping your eyes on in this heat race as three make it to the feature, Shane?
Definitely Aiden Kirker for sure, the guy that had the Quicktime award here, the Dortmund Photographies. He definitely was a favorite last season long, but just kind of got in a lot of trouble last season long and couldn't make all the races. But like I mentioned, two Exo Consulting Rookie of the Year contenders, Rylan Pearson and Glenn Bundren, in this first heat, as it'll be 8 laps. Unfortunately, 3 of them out of these 8 will make it, or 6, excuse me, will make it to the feature event.
Yes, top 3 will make it, and the other 3 will go to the LCQ, where their fate will be decided tonight. It'll be Aiden Kirker leading them to the green in his Powerslide Motorsports machine. Heat number 1 is green as he leads them down into turn 1 for the first time.
Aiden Kirker under pressure by his teammate, or excuse me, no, that is Rylan Pearson, the rookie himself there, battling for the lead here on the first lap as Kirker's going to hold him off.
Kirker got the momentum off the top up there to hold his position, as we see back in third Mason Thompson battling for the transfer position. He took a higher arc into 1 and held his ground as Jacob Dove out of JDR Esports. He's fighting with him tightly down here on lap number 3.
Back up front, Aiden Kirker, he's kind of relieved that pressure from the 99 of Rylan Pearson from behind. You see Mason Thompson there at 3rd, Jacob Dove in 4th, Brandon Stewart in 5th, and rookie contender Glenn Bungeon Jr. has unfortunately made his way into the pits after a problem.
Well, Mason Thompson holding down that transfer spot now, but not without pressure from Jacob Dove, as Thompson looked like he may have tagged the wall there. Dove continuing to work his inside, but has not been able to get the momentum off the top to take a position.
Yeah, this is the battle for the transfer spot right here. Jacob Dove and Mason Thompson, as you see the 2 of them battle it out there. But back up front, Aiden Kirker is starting to get run down by the 99 machine.
The 99 and the 17 both pulling away as Pearson takes a peek to his inside. 2 to go in heat number 1. He's going to continue to try to work the bottom and beat Kirker, but Kirker just getting the run off the top. He's going to hold that ground as they come to the white flag.
Yeah, Rylan Pearson definitely going to try to make a move here for sure in that HRI Helms Racing machine, as 1 lap to go.
Aiden Kirker, half a lap to go. He came into tonight not even knowing if he'd be able to race after finishing up a league race earlier. He's going to finish off the first heat of the season in first, though. Aiden Kirker wins heat number 1. Pearson second. Mason Thompson holds off Jacob Dove for the transfer spot.
As you see the 2 teammates kind of tap each other there, as we will get ready for this second heat. Same thing as before, 3 drivers will make it to the event, as the other 5 will have to decide their fate.
And the number 69 of Cameron Smith, second fastest in practice. He will be leading them off to the green tonight, and down in second at number 13 for JDR Esports out of Louisville, Kentucky. Exo Consulting Rookie of the Year contender, Jaden Kraus.
As you see in third there, the number 75 of Marshall Ryder in the Broussard Racing Machine from Bakerstown, Pennsylvania. And rolling off in the 4th position is the 27 of JP Snyder, another one of our rookie contenders.
And then our last Rookie of the Year contender, actually rounding out the field, in the number 151 Fry Designs Racing Machine out of Calgary, Alberta, Canada, the Blue Jay Mulder.
A lot of rookies here in this heat, Kelan. Who do you got your eye on, since you kind of asked me to put me on the spot in the first heat?
I think you got to keep your eye on Marshall Ryder. You talked about he won a feature last season, and then he didn't make many starts at the end of the season, but now he's looking to be more consistent with races this year. And of course, 3 rookies, Kraus, Schneider, and Mulder, they'll be looking to stay up there. Haven't heard a lot about Cameron Smith. He actually signed up last second with us, and it's impressive that he now's here. Got the second fastest lap in the qualifying session, and now he'll be leading the field to the green in his number 69 machine. We'll see what he can do as the 3 rookies of Kraus, Schneider, Mulder make up the field along with Marshall Ryder.
Yeah, as these guys get ready to take the green flag here, you see Cameron Smith in the number orange and purple 69 machine. Get ready to take off.
Smith, Kraus, Ryder, Schneider, and Mulder lead us to the green. The green flag is in the air. Smith going to take it down into turn number 1. Kraus trying to hang to his outside. Not going to be able to hang with them, but will Kraus try to cross him over? No, he's going to stick to the top and try to make a move in 3 and 4. And he's going to try to get the momentum and cross him over off of 4. Not going to be there, though.
Yeah, no love for Cameron Smith right now, as Jaden Kraus is all over him as he looks to make a move here. Just not quite enough momentum yet, as you see Marshall Ryder sitting there in the final 3rd transfer position.
the Exo Consulting Rookie of the Year competitor for JDR Esports, and Jaden Kraus trying to make a move and take the spot, continuing to just ride behind Smith. If Smith bobbles up once, as he almost did right there, he bobbled once, Kraus got to his inside, and now he's looking to take the position, goes right up near him as they now run over the cushion.
Yeah, side by side, those two were for a second as Smith looks to cross him over, and he does as he's back to his inside, looking to throw a little bit of a slider there. Ooh, kind of pushes Kraus up the racetrack, but they continue side by side for the lead.
Smith might have got a little right rear into the left front of Kraus, as this battle has just allowed Marshall Ryder to close the gap. The 75 seeing if he can steal this heat as he holds down the last transfer spot. Smith coming to 2 to go in control.
Yeah, the guy who started on pole, Cameron Smith, still out front, as he definitely had a lot of pressure from behind from the 13 of Jaden Kraus, as we're going to hop on board here as they take the light flight.
1 lap to go. Jaden Kraus on board with him. He takes a peek to the bottom. He's going to put his nose where it belongs. Not going to be able to move him yet. Now he's going to have to defend Marshall Ryder as he'll hold off successfully. Cameron Smith wins heat number 2. Kraus and Ryder all under a blanket as they finish off the transfer spots. Mulder and Schreider take the final spots. Cameron Smith, how about his first race in this league? A heat race in the season opener. He's going to hold him off and win as we transition into our 3rd heat of the evening. The defending champion on pole, the #1 AOD racing machine. He comes out of Martinsville, Virginia, the Mud Digger, Cody Meadows. And then rolling off in second, the number 32 Exo Consulting Rookie of the Year contender for Powerslide Motorsports out of Latham, New York. It'll be Josh Duke.
Yeah, starting in the 3rd position from Kokomo, Indiana. Driver for Fat Boy Motorsports, rookie contender, Exo Consulting rookie contender, Chris Brown. And starting to his outside in the 4th position will be the 09, of Ryan Martin, as he is from Ryan Martin Racing and Los Lunas. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Sorry about that if I did. New Mexico.
JJ Hill, league owner, was supposed to start 5th in this heat. He fell through the session and connected late, so he will more than likely be a scratch for this heat this evening and will have to work his way in through the LCQ. He drives for Powerslide Motorsports, and he is out of Daytona Beach, Florida, as the defending champion Cody Meadows looking to try and cruise into the feature, and he'll be rolling off first, but 3 Rookie of the Year contenders behind him, which is 3 guys he's never raced with, Shane. So out of these three rookies behind him who have never made a start in this series, what does Meadows have to look out for, as he's never raced with these 3 behind him?
I think kind of what we saw last season is you can't let Meadows just step away with the with the lead, because that's what happened a lot last season. Is Cody Meadows kind of just pulled away from the pack, and that was it for the race, unless an unlucky caution came out for him, of course. So somebody's got to definitely keep up with him and battle with him for sure to keep it tight here for the lead and win for this heat.
Meadows was certainly dominant last year. He came into these races and he pulled away with wins, heat race wins, took a couple feature wins as well as a championship. So he knows what he can prove in this league, and now it's about these 3 guys behind him, Duke, Brown, and Martin, seeing if they can prove themselves and outrun the favorite, as Meadows and Duke will be on the front row, leading them to the green here in heat number 3. Meadows gonna stomp on the gas, and we are underway in heat number 3.
As you see, Josh Duke, one of our rookie contenders there, will try to keep up with Cody Meadows as he actually gets a little loose off the corner there. And this is what I talked about, not letting Meadows step away with this lead. But like you mentioned earlier, JJ Hill, unfortunate events for him, as he's actually back out on track now, just a little bit behind the pace. So he's got to hope for a problem with one of these drivers. But him and Aiden Kirker, both with problems, is season 1 contenders right there, having issues already early in season 2.
And JJ Hill, certainly unfortunate for him, fell through the session. Now he's 6 seconds behind the pack, so he's got to rely on a crash taking out 2 contenders to make himself into the feature as Meadows trying to pull away from Josh Duke. Duke not letting him go, but we saw in those opening laps it looked like Duke was just getting sideways off the corners, couldn't keep up. So now he's going to have to try and stay up with Meadows, but Meadows looking in control right now as Brown holding down third. Ryan Martin trying to do anything he can to take that transfer spot away.
Yeah, for sure. As like we talked about, JJ Hill kind of needs a problem with a couple of these drivers to get into this thing, as you see them all single file here, which does not look good for Mr. JJ Hill, the league owner himself, as they nickname him the Gator. But yeah, kind of a hometown kid, and unfortunate circumstances for him, and still have to look his way in through the LCQ.
Yeah, he's from Daytona Beach, Florida, repping the Florida Gators. He made it out to Volusia for the first couple races of the season in the World of Outlaws NOS Energy Sprint Cars this season. But meanwhile, Cody Meadows, complete dominance in heat number 3. He's going to win his heat. Josh Duke second, Chris Brown getting the final transfer spot in third as we transition into the 4th heat of the evening, and it's an all-rookie front row, Shane.
Yeah.
As it'll be...
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, thank you. I was just going to say that Ryan Martin and JJ Hill, unfortunately, have to fight their way through the LCQ to make it in tonight's event.
Yes, they will. As the number 31 of Andrew May will be on the pole. He is an Exo Consulting Rookie of the Year contender for JDR Esports out of Bedford, Pennsylvania, nicknamed the Big Unit. Rolling off in second to his outside, it'll be the number 41 of James Barrett Jr.
Yeah, starting behind our leader, number 44, nicknamed JB from Boxler Merkler, I hope I'm saying that right too, Racing, Jacob Boxel, repping from Indiana, and starting to his outside in the 4th position, the number 29 of Caleb Nickel from JDR Esports, and another one from Kokomo, Indiana. And
Exo Consulting Rookie of the Year contender in the number 56, driving for BPR out of Princeton, Texas, the number 56 of Kyle Brokaw, another last-minute entry tonight into Volusia as they come down into heat number 4. Jacob Boxel, Caleb Nickel, the only 2 drivers we saw in this series last year, and top 3 have to make it. Who do you think has the best shot to do it, as we got 2 rookies leading us to the green?
I mean, from what we've seen so far, the pole sitters kind of got away with the wins pretty easy, except for that second heat, excuse me, as this will be our last one, our 4th and last one. But yeah, the pole sitter in the heats look to be the favorite so far.
They indeed do, as Andrew May, our pole sitter, repping JDR Esports tonight. He is from Pennsylvania. As the Big Unit, Andrew May is going to lead us to the green. We are underway in heat number 4 of the evening. James Barrett Jr. trying to close up his back bumper, trying to get his nose inside as they battle behind him for the transfer position. Nickel going to fly around the top of Boxel as they are side by side.
I tell you what, though, I love Andrew May's nickname, the Big Unit. Just cracks me up, and definitely love that one for sure.
That's a great one.
Yeah, love it. But back
Nickel.
here. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No.
Oh, thanks, Kelan. I was just going to talk about our transfer spot here, as Jacob Boxel and Caleb Nickel will fight it out here.
And Nickel trying to close the gap. He had the top working on the first start of the race, but ever since then, looks like he's just been losing time on Boxel. Boxel continuing to pull away, trying to work his way safely into the feature, and with the 3rd place, that will certainly do it, as he pulled away a 10th from Nickel that time. Andrew May, meanwhile, a rookie as Boxel's in the wall, and that's going to give Caleb Nickel the transfer spot. Boxel looked like he hopped the cushion, and that's going to cost him the position for now.
Yeah, troubles for Jacob Boxel, as he kind of just had that transfer over Caleb Nickel as he looks to run him down here with 3 laps to go. See if he can make that time back up. But like you said, Andrew May out front, James Barrett Jr. second.
Caleb Nickel in 3rd, holding down the transfer spot. He just got it from Boxel. When Boxel hopped the cushion, he took the spot, as with 2 to go, Boxel trying to run the top and close the gap. But here at Volusia, once that top gets working, it's really hard to pass here, because that bottom, it just doesn't have the grip. As you see it, it's starting to black in this evening, as Boxel again takes a look down to the bottom here in the white flag lap. Going to try to close anything he can, but it looks like he lost it right there. Meanwhile, coming off turn 4, it's going to be Andrew May. going to win the 4th heat of the evening. James Barrett Jr. 2nd, Nickel, Boxall, and Brokaw round out the field in heat number 4 as we move on to our final heat of the night. Rolling off from the pole position, it'll be the number 6, the veteran from Four Horsemen Racing out of Jonestown, Pennsylvania. It'll be Caleb Morrissey, and then to his outside, the 182 Exo Consulting Rookie of the Year contender out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, number 182 of Joe Jobe.
Yeah, as we see the guy I was talking about pre-race, Cameron McCone, in that 4-car machine from Asheville, North Carolina, in JDR Esports, as he will roll off in the 3 position. To his outside, another rookie contender, Exo Consulting rookie contender, the 87 of Jackson Gray, as he is from Iowa, as we look back to our 5th position.
And in the 5th position, it'll be the number 93 out of Austin, New York, father of our number 17, K. Aiden Kirker. His dad, Richard Kirker, coming out here, making some starts with us last season, had some good runs going, and he had some bad luck and sat out the rest of the season. He's now back in a season opener tonight, looking to see what he can do in his 410 sprint car, as Morrissey and Jobe will continue to pace around the track. They'll be leading us to the green. I got my eyes on Cameron McCone, Shane. I don't know about you. That guy has been putting in the work this offseason and rolling off 3rd in this heat. I think if he can get by these top 2, win the heat, I think he's going to be a threat in the future.
I couldn't agree more, Kelan. Obviously, he's putting a lot of dirt in, working on the dirt and also the asphalt, as I actually got to know Cam a little bit better of its offseason, and great guy, just all-around racer. Just dude loves racing, and nothing wrong with that. As we see him get to work here as the pace truck starts to pull off.
I think we all love racing. I can't blame Cam. I love racing myself, as here comes Caleb Morrissey, going to lead us to the green. Joe Jobe did not get a very good start on the outside at all, as he's sideways. He got in a Rich Kirker, and that will do the day in for Joe Jobe off to start, as McCone and Gray battle for 2nd. Caleb Morrissey trying to pull away with the heat lead as McCone slides into 2nd.
Yeah, a big crossover there and a slide job by the 87 of Jackson Gray, as him and McCone battled out for the 2nd position, as Rick Kirker is now moved up to that 4th position after you said the contact with Joe Jobe.
Yeah, you couldn't. He had bad luck off that start. Joe Jobe just got sideways, slammed the wall, came down into Mr. Kirker, and then that really probably damaged his car. His suspension probably knocked out. He's going to be struggling to get to the checkered flag in the top 3 now, as Cameron McCone holds down 3rd. Caleb Morrissey won a feature or 2 last season. He's back with us this season. He finished up there top 5 in points, right there with Cody Meadows. He's looking to put on another successful campaign, and right now he's off to a good start, leading every lap of Heat 5 to this point.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, Kelan. I believe Morrissey did have a feature win towards the end of the last season.
I'm pretty positive. I'm pretty sure it came at Knoxville, if I remember correctly. I'm pretty sure he went out there and won at Knoxville. I could be wrong. I tried to keep up with it, but then there were some times I just couldn't make the races. So I'm pretty sure I remember him winning one though. He was up there top 5 in points right there with Meadows and Kirker and all them. So I mean he was right there with them.
Yeah, definitely for sure. As we saw him take away the big money at Knoxville, as they're actually at the white flag now. Caleb Morrissey in the 1st position, Jackson Gray 2nd, Cameron McCone, mistake-free here, will take away the last transfer spot from Rick Kirker. As Caleb Morrissey wins the heat, Jackson Gray, our rookie, 2nd, and Cameron McCone 3rd, as Rick Kirker and Joe Jobe lapped and fight it out in the LCQ.
And now this is the sad part about the LCQ. I think we got 11 drivers making this field. But guess how many of them make it?
That's a good question.
One. Only one of them can make it. So it's going to have to come down to the race winner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, lots of pressure on these drivers for sure. As you see the JDR Esports car of Jacob Dove, as he's can't be feeling too good, obviously, as he's got 10 other drivers lined up behind him. But he will start on pole for tonight's LCQ event. Like you said, to remind everybody once again, if you didn't hear it, only one of these guys will make it to the feature event. And starting to his outside is the 151 of Jay Mulder.
And rolling off in third, Exo Consulting Rookie of the Year contender, the 09 of Ryan Martin. To his outside, it'll be last year's veteran, the number 44 of Jacob Boxel.
Yeah, starting in fifth, the all-around great dad, Mr. Rick Kirker. And to his outside, one of our feature winners from last season, Brandon Stewart.
Rookie of the Year contender, J.P. Schreider rolling off 7th. League owner J.J. Hill trying to turn his fortunes around and pick up 7 spots in 12 laps. He's rolling off 8th in the LCQ.
Yeah, I tell you what, JJ's got to have to put in some work or else he's going to be up in the admin stand for sure. Everybody, not just him, has got to grind their way through this field and expect some madness for sure as we now focus in on your second to last row as the 56 of Kyle Brokaw will start in 9th, and Joe Job, after the problems in last heat, will start in 10th.
And it'll be rounding out the field in 11th. It'll be Glenn Bundren Jr. All these drivers looking to make it into the feature, but only one of them will be successful in doing so. Jacob Dove and Jay Mulder lead us to the green. The first LCQ of the season at Volusia is underway as Dove slides up in front of Mulder down in the turn. 1 to go for the first time in the LCQ. Dove trying to hold on to the position as Boxel slides through the middle. He's looking to take the spot away.
Lots of drivers spinning. There goes one of them. I believe that might have been, not sure who that was, as lots of madness breaks out here on the front stretch. Lots of drivers involved, including Joe Job. As back up front, Jacob Dove has, or excuse me, Jacob Boxel. Yeah, sorry about that.
Spot.
A little bit of technical, excuse me, a little bit of technical difficulties over here. Go ahead.
Yeah. Jacob Boxel, he took the position while all the madness was happening. I think they distracted us as Jacob Dove now in second. J.J. Hill has driven his way all the way up from 8th to 3rd. I feel like he's got the car to beat as he tries to run down Boxel. 9/10 off on that lap as they come to the line. We'll see if he cut the lead down any. He did by about 6/100ths. That's not going to be enough as they continue to knock off laps. He's going to need to pick up a lot more on Boxel than he needs to, as right now he's gaining some, but at the rate it's at right now, it's not going to be enough, Shane.
Yeah, I mean, you see here, J.J. Hill in the 19 machine, the Gator, trying to make his way through the field as he tries to run down Jacob Dove after those internet issues, and it might just come back to bite him here tonight, as unless there's a problem by Boxel, then it looks like his time is run out.
And JJ trying to make a move on Jacob Dove. Power slide versus JDR right here as they jock for positions. Just 4. Coming to 4 to... Yeah. No. Yeah. Right?
Yes, 4 laps to go.
Coming 4 to go. JJ Hill trying to make the spot on Dove as they continue trading blows, but this is just allowing Jacob Boxel to pull away.
Yeah, you see Jacob Boxel here kind of just made that power move up to the front and stepped away with that lead ever since as we hop on the back end of his car here. As you can see the gap from his onboard. You see Dove and Hill trying to catch him behind as we actually going to scoot back to the 4th position as in a second you can see there he is, the 151 of Jay Mulder, and 5th Ryan Martin running at the top 5.
Yeah, Jay Mulder, he had to come from a different league this morning, and now he's back here racing with us tonight. But Jacob Boxel going to drive it off of turn 4, and he's going to win the LCQ. He will put himself into the feature event, and the drivers missing the race tonight will be Jacob Dove, J.J. Hill, Jay Mulder, Ryan Martin, J.P. Schreider, Kyle Brokaw, Rick Kirker, Brandon Stewart, Glenn Bundren Jr., and Joe Job. As now the feature event gets ready to start, and on pole out of Boston, New York, in the Power Slide Motorsports number 17 car, it'll be Aiden Kirker, and to his outside, Exo Consulting Rookie of the Year contender, and at number 69, it'll be Cameron Smith.
And starting in the 3rd position, our Season 1 champion, the 1 car from AOD Racing, Cody Meadows, and to his outside, our first highest up starting Exo Consulting rookie contender, the 31 of Andrew May.
to that front position. I think he's got a great shot at hanging on to this feature win, but he's got 30 laps to hold off some rookies, some veterans, and the Season 1 champion. It'll be Aiden Kirker and Cameron Smith leading us to the green. Aiden Kirker is going to take the green flag. We are underway in our first feature race of the season.
Yeah, Season 2 of the AMB Outdoors Quicktime Series underway as we have trouble.
The defending champion,
Oh!
Cody Meadows, is upside down.
Trouble for our defending champion already. Cody Meadows is thought for a second he had it flipped over. This is not a good start, obviously. On a high note at the end of last season, now starting out the season on a very low note as you see him having the tow to the pits there.
And we'll see if we can get another look at that. That was just unfortunate for Cody, the defending champion. Went down into turn 1 for the first time this season, and it looked like the guy, I believe that was Andrew May, came down on him, sent Cody Meadows, as we get a look right here. It'll be Andrew May. Ooh, May had a reaction from that car around, and then bam, he got pounded. Upside down went Meadows, and the defending champion, not the way he wanted to start his campaign this year, Shane.
Oh no, not at all for sure. Is problems for him already. Just kind of feel bad for him. Didn't even make it out of the first 2 corners of our feature event, and presumably his night is over. So crazy. You don't know what could happen out here, Kelan.
Yeah, you can't really blame that on anybody right there. It's just a chain reaction coming off of turn 2. Looked like Cameron Smith checked up. Andrew May then had to get out of his way so he didn't wreck him. Meadows was just unfortunately in the way, and that was a lot of people's pick going into tonight. We had a race predictions channel tonight, and a lot of people said Cody Meadows was the guy to beat, especially because he's defending champion, and now he's out in the first corner. That sucks.
Oh yeah, sucks for sure. As I bet all of us racers, if you are on the iRacing service or probably maybe even play a different game, you know what that feeling is like, having to be out of a race early. Really unfortunate, as they will go single file, I believe, because of the quick caution. But they're getting ready to take the green flag here again, Kelan.
It'll be Kirker, Smith, May leading us to the green. As Aiden Kirker can go at free will, he's going to go now, take the green flag jump. Smith, May in second, Morrissey in third as May takes a look to the inside, not going to be able to take it as Rylan Pearson takes position from Caleb Morrissey. Car in the wall, it's Andrew May. Morrissey gets into him, and May sideways around, and it'll be a crash.
Yeah, I mean, he looked like he had it saved a couple times, but obviously full field of cars coming right at him, ripping that cushion, and he just kept getting hit by everybody. We'll head to a replay.
The other driver involved, I believe, was the 87 of Jackson Gray, and that will be an unfortunate end to their night, but I believe they're keeping their cars going, so I think they'll be able to continue. Hopefully that is the case as we try to get a look here at what happened here on our broadcast. And right here, man, May just got in the wall. Morrissey tagged him. He had nowhere to go, and then right there, Jackson Gray, nowhere to go.
We'll back it up and look one more time. It's actually technical difficulties. Maybe we won't, as doesn't want to cooperate, but yeah, he kind of just got into the wall and was on for a ride there.
Yeah, and that'll be an EOL penalty for Andrew May. Aiden Kirker continuing to lead as they will come back to the green, either this time or next time. Not completely sure as we do a quick run through the field. It'll be Cameron Smith, Rookie of the Year contender, in second. We forgot to put the R next to his name because he came last minute, but he'll be a Rookie of the Year contender. Rylan Pearson, Caleb Morrissey, Jaden Krause, Josh Duke. As you look at this top 8, only 2 of them participated in a race last year. Josh ran 1 or 2. He did not. He didn't make a feature, I believe, though. Thompson, Ryder, Brown, Nickel, McHone, Boxall, May, Meadows, as that is your run through the field, as they will come back to double file for the restart.
Yeah, definitely something we forgot to mention for sure, Kelan, is that a lot of rookies in the field feature event here tonight, and a lot of main guys, returning guys from the series going home here tonight.
Yeah, a lot of them went home, like JJ Hill, Rick Kirker. They all missed the show as Kirker coming to the green. Smith to his outside. The green flag back in the air. Kirker gets a nice jump as he blipped through the pace car. He'll be running into the lead. Pearson trying to hold off the 69 of Smith. Not going to be able to, as Morrissey all over the back bumper of Pearson. Kirker continuing to pull away as he washed up off of 4, and it opens the door for Cameron Smith.
Yeah, that was something I was going to mention. I saw, a dirty slide job there by the 69. As all of that occurs, here comes Rylan Pearson. But yeah, J.J. Hill was running that bottom line coming at 3, and everybody else is kind of up the track. So definitely a costly move for him there, as he's now battling that second position with Cameron Smith, as Rylan Pearson, one of our rookie Exo Consulting rookies, has just taken the lead here at Volusia.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Kirker got his nose damaged from that slide job by Smith that he attempted, as Kirker running the bottom is just going to open the door for Morrissey. Morrissey takes 3rd. Pearson, Smith, 2 Rookie of the Year contenders out here battling for these positions. As back there in 7th, Marshall Ryder slicing and dicing his way through the field, rolled off 12th. Just got around Josh Duke for the 6th position.
Yeah, he is up over the fence. Josh Duke has caught the chain fence outside the track as he will tow it back to the pits out of harm's way. But back up front, Rylan Pearson, Cameron Smith, your top 2. Those 2 have not changed, but Caleb Morrissey says, hey, I'm here. So he will take away that 2nd position.
And now Morrissey showing his experience in this series, a feature winner last year as Smith gets into him. Smith using the 6 car up a little bit. Not the first time he's done that tonight, as he's going to try to hang on to his position. And this is what Rylan Pearson loves to see. The number 99 of Pearson. He's making his debut for HRI Helms Racing, as we have a yellow. And who is that turned around right there?
So we have some problems on track. Everybody kind of seems to get going now. I don't know about you, Kelan. I don't know if you saw somebody on track that was off pace, but we will head back.
What?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I saw a car sitting backwards. I don't know who it was.
We'll head to
I believe that.
Try to check it out.
I think that might have been Jaden Kraus. As we're going to try to get a look here on the A&B Outdoors Quicktime Sprint Car Series replay system. Don't know if we'll be able to find anything though. Looks like it was ghost yellow, possibly.
Yeah, some issues out there for sure. As you said, possibly Jane Krause, it doesn't look like it was him. He made his way safely back to the pits, but
Well, might have been Josh Duke. He flew over the fence. That's right. Well, who is it? I don't know.
that's a great question. That's the $1 million
Was it
question.
Chris Brown? Might have been Chris Brown.
Maybe even
Oh
Aiden
no,
Kirker.
it's Jackson Gray. Something happened to Jackson Gray.
All right, we'll head back to replay and try to see what happened with the 87 machine of Jackson Gray.
Well, I don't know if we'll have time. We might be going green this next time. Yeah, we are going green next time.
All right.
So, I guess we'll just go back to live coverage.
Jackson Gray, our last caution.
Well, Rylan Pearson is in control of the feature to this point. Cameron Smith, fellow Rookie of the Year contender, looking to try and knock his way in there. Caleb Morrissey, he's had a fast car. He's been slicing and dicing through the field. James Barrett, Marshall Ryder, they started 9th and 12th. They're up to 4th and 5th. As Rylan Pearson looking to hang on to the spot. Cameron Smith, Caleb Morrissey, the green flag's going to wave. We are backing away. Good jump for Pearson as Morrissey's going to slide into the 2nd position. Track starting to black up. That top line going to be preferred, and that's what Morrissey loves to rip, is the lip.
Yeah, Caleb Morrissey, you see him in the same iconic number 6 as last season, battle it out with the number 69 rookie contender, Cameron Smith, as he kind of pushes him out of the way off the tire. They make contact there, but keep it going. Oh, even more contact there with Morrissey as he's fending his way off for that 3rd position.
And now sliding up into 4th. He rolled off in his feature race in the 12th position. He's now made his way up to the top 4. Marshall Ryder flying through the field as Morrissey again tries to take a peek to the outside of Smith. Not going to be able to do it, so he slings it to the inside. Going to try to make a move there as they try to run down Pearson. Slide job in front of the 69. Not going to be able to complete the pass as Smith crosses him right back over.
Yeah, it just seems like all night long, Cameron Smith and Caleb Morrissey, the battle of the 6th number starting with 6. I don't know what else to call it. Going back and forth for the second position as Rylan Pearson, our leader, has really not stepped away from these two. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, he has not been able to pull away at all. Cameron Smith actually ran a lap, a tenth faster than Pearson did that last time around, but Pearson continuing to lead, coming down to 13 to go. Can he hang on, or can Smith maybe make a move as Pearson got a tenth faster that time around? Morrissey now trying to close the gap in third, not being able to get there quite yet. Marshall Ryder in fourth, and Jacob Boxell, the last guy to make this race out of the LCQ. He's making light work of it. He's driven up to fifth.
Yeah, great moves so far by Jacob Boxell, putting himself in this fifth, position after starting 16th, which is actually pretty crazy. So we were 20 laps into this race, and he's picked up 11 spots.
Morrissey, he's the guy highest up on the racetrack that I've seen. He's continuing to try to clean off that cushion, make a move as Pearson is starting to pull away more than we've seen him do all night. As Boxell takes a look to the inside of Ryder for fourth, not going to be able to clear the position as back there Mason Thompson in seventh, trying to get the spot from Andrew May. He'll get it successfully as back up to the battle between Boxell and Ryder. Boxell sliding in front of him. Ryder throws his own slide job and maybe caught the cushion a bit. Boxell slided it in. This is a great battle to be watching, Shane.
Yeah, it's like a tug of war between these two here for the fourth position as we focus back up front. Rylan Pearson has kind of stepped away from Cameron Smith as he's under pressure once again from Caleb Morrissey as we almost reach the 6 to go mark.
And I feel like if Morrissey can get around Smith, he'll have a shot to win this, but he has just not been able to get around Smith, and that's been the downfall for him as Boxell has slid up to fourth. Ryder trying to close the gap on that fourth position as Morrissey now takes it to the inside of Smith. Side by side contact, and Morrissey saves it, went sideways, and that will pretty much kill his shots to win as there's a caution. Never mind.
Caution out on the racetrack, but it was Marshall Ryder.
Oh.
Man, that's just something you hate to see, of course, right there. The guy from Broussard Racing.
Oh, he caught the cushion bad.
So we will head to the A&B Outdoors replay system to see the unfortunate circumstances with Marshall Ryder, as we talked about him battling there with Jacob Boxell for that fourth position. Just really unfortunate events for him.
He was flying tonight. He made his position from 12th all the way up to the fourth position, and now right here, yeah, he just tried to get more than he could chew going into the corner right there, and it's going to cost him. Sent him up into the fence upside down. But this is going to shake things up now. A 5 to go restart. Rylan Pearson, the rookie out of Dallas, Texas, looking to make his presence known in the series. If he can hang on here, Cameron Smith behind him. Caleb Morrissey, he is out of Jonestown, Pennsylvania, trying to make a move. We got a couple Northeast boys up here in the top 3. I believe Cameron Smith is also from Pennsylvania. So, a lot of Northeast ringers up there, but the boy from the South, Rylan Pearson out of Dallas, trying to hold the lead and win this feature race. We'll see what he can do as we come down to possibly the final restart of the night. It'll be 5 to go.
Yes, Kelan, something I didn't mention, I was about to actually, is something we kind of saw last season, some untimely cautions for our leaders as they kind of stepped away from the pack and late race cautions came out, as it kind of just triggered in my mind a couple laps, or a lap or two at least, before that Marshall Ryder caution came out, and maybe jinxed it in my head without saying the words.
You might have. Well, the good news for Pearson, he can decide when to stop on a gas. Single file restarts, and he's going to do it right there. Pearson got a little slick on the start, and he's getting slick down the straightaway. Opens the door for Cameron Smith as he tries to slide to the outside. 4 laps to go.
The two rookies battle it out for the lead here. Feature event as Smith sends it in there with a huge slide job as contact.
There goes Pearson, and now Morrissey coming to the outside. Now can Caleb Morrissey make a move here? Coming to 3 to go. Caution is out.
Wow.
And that, I'm going to personally believe Morrissey did not want to see that. because he was making up so much ground on Cameron Smith and Rylan Pearson. With that yellow being brought out before they completed a lap, he will get his position back, and that is big time if he wants to come out here and win this.
Yeah, I mean, lots of action up front for sure. As you saw, several drivers making contact. I mean, we did not catch what happened with the caution there on the broadcast, as we will head once again tonight to the A and B Outdoors replay system to see what occurred out on the racetrack. Just seems like anything could happen at any time here. As we look to see, I see somebody in the fence here. Not sure who it was though. So we'll go back and look to see. It's actually Mason Thompson, as he actually caught the wall. So we will head.
Well, we're coming to the green
back
here, so I don't know if we can get a replay.
Yeah, we can get a quick replay in here, of course.
No,
See
we're
him kind of
coming
just
like
pressing
this.
the fence. But back up front for the race win. We're actually 2 to go.
Oh, never mind. We had one more
No
pace
worries.
line. My bad.
No.
On me.
Hey, we're just really antsy to see the finish of this race. I don't know about you.
Yeah,
Kelan.
we want to see some racing. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
3 to go restart. Rylan Pearson, who has been in control of this feature, gave it up to Cameron Smith, as I believe Pearson got too much more than he could chew. He stomped on the gas, back tire spun, got him loose down the entire front straightaway, and Cameron Smith took advantage. I know Morrissey, he was making up a lot of time. He probably wanted that thing to go green. Jacob Boxall as well. He made a great move up to 4th. As it's going to come down to who can hold off who. Cameron Smith, Pearson, Morrissey coming to the green. The possibly last restart of the night is underway. Smith gets a great jump, and he is checked out with 2 to go.
Yeah, great jump by Cameron Smith. As
Oh,
contact.
Pearson.
Problems for Rylan Pearson. So you see him
Pearson.
backwards.
He got run over by Jacob Boxall right there. Boxall slid it into the corner really deep, and Boxall just got disqualified.
That is really unfortunate there. This guy who was having an amazing night, Rylan Pearson, has towed it back to pit lane. I mean, it seems like we're showing the A&B Outdoors replay system more than the actual racing on track, which is unfortunate, but we will head back to that once again.
I mean, sometimes that's just the product you get when it's coming down to a late race scenario for the checkered flag. It looks like if we do get a replay, I believe it was Boxall who slung it in too deep, and that ended up running over Pearson, ending Pearson's night. I believe Caleb Morrissey maybe got some nose contact out of that too, but Morrissey, he'll be restarting 2nd. See if he can get a shot to beat Smith.
As we got this replay pull up here, you kind of see him slow up high and
then Boxall just, man.
a little bit of net code, but obviously those two still would have made contact.
Yeah, bad slide job, because that's, I believe those admins, they are being stricter this season when it comes down to bad slide jobs like that. They are not going to deal with it, and their zero tolerance policy was flexed right there on Jacob Boxall, as he's going to be DQ'd from the race after that one. Thompson, Pearson, all out of the race. As now it'll be Morrissey. Does he have a shot to dethrone the rookie Smith? Right behind him in tow is James Barrett Jr., the rookie. Cameron McCone, how about him? He has consistently been improving throughout the night. He rolled off 14th, and now he's brought his sprint car to the top 5. He's right there with him. Jackson Gray rounding out the top 5, as Smith is going to come lead him to the green this time, Shane.
Yeah, Smith had a really great jump this time, as he looks to do it again here, and he does. Great jump by Smith. As Morrissey, this is the final lap actually. As Morrissey, I don't know if he can get it in there in time on Smith.
He's going to slide it into 3 one more time, but it's not going to be enough, as Cameron Smith is going to start off 2021 Season 2 with a bang. He's going to win at Volusia. Caleb Morrissey 2nd. James Barrett, the rookie, 3rd. McCone, Gray round out the top 4. How about that for Cameron Smith? Not bad. He entered the season last minute. Now he's going to come out with a win, as we'll try to talk to our top 3 as well as our hard charger for the night, Cameron McCone.
Yeah, great run by Cameron Cohn, the guy we talked about, has put in a lot of hard work and effort. But we can't forget about our race winner, Cameron Smith, one of our EXO Consulting rookie. The rookies, we've been talking about the rookies all night long, and one of them got it done, got the win. As we will look at your results here for tonight's event, Cameron Smith with the big win in the number 69 machine there. In second, unfortunately, Caleb Morrissey in the sixth. You saw him thrown in there last minute. Just couldn't get it done from Four Horseman Racing in Jonestown, Pennsylvania. We'll finish second.
James Barrett, the rookie in the number 41, another last second entry. He's out of Utah. He comes up in third. Cameron McCone for JDR Esports out of Asheville, North Carolina, brings it home in fourth.
Bringing it home in the fifth position is Jackson Gray, one of our EXO Consulting rookies. He is from Iowa, so big shout out to him with his fifth place finish. And in sixth is the number 31 of Andrew May from JDR Esports in Bedford, Pennsylvania. The big unit brings it home sixth.
Caleb Nickel, the number 29 for JDR Esports out of Kokomo, Indiana, the Kokomo Comet, what they like to call him. He pulls off an impressive seventh place finish as he's the last guy to finish today's race. And Rylan Pearson, the guy who dominated out of Dallas, Texas for HRI Helms Racing, he's in eighth.
Yeah, and we'll look at your last six drivers here. Excuse me, sorry about that. As Mason Thompson will finish in the 10th position after an unfortunate crash hitting the cushion there. 11th will be Marshall Ryder after just also same scenario, hitting the cushion and going flipping. Chris Brown 11th. Aiden Kirker, our Quicktime Dirtman Photography Quicktime Award winner, started off the night well, but kind of just went down after some contact with the 69 race winner Cameron Smith. Will bring it home 13th. Josh Duke 14th. Jaden Kraus 15th. And finishing last in the feature event, unfortunately, was our season 1 champion, the number 1 of Cody Meadows.
And we'll bring in our race winner and feature winner of the night, the number 69 of Cameron Smith. Cameron, welcome to the booth. Congratulations on your first start in the series, and you bring it home with a win. You put on an impressive performance tonight, and you obviously took the win. What did it take in those last few laps to hold off the rest of the field and win?
Yeah, it was pretty hard. The track got pretty slick, and I got back to second there, and I just, I had to keep calm. Me and the second place car, that purple car, we were pretty even. I'd catch him some laps, he'd pull away, and I'd catch him some laps. Just had to be patient and let the race settle out for me.
Well, you put on a great show tonight. Do you got anybody you want to thank?
Just JDR Esports, and just thanks for introducing me to this, and it was fun.
Well, you put on a great show tonight. Thank you, Cam.
Thank you.
As that was your race winner. As unfortunately, we did not see him park it in the Dirt Heating Racing Apparel victory lane, but he is your Dirt Heating Racing Apparel night number 1 Florida National winner. That was the 69 of Cameron Smith. As we look, Kelan looks to pull in our second place finisher.
Second place finisher, Caleb Morrissey, and we'll bring him in right here. Caleb, you had a great run tonight. You put on a good show in your heat race, and then you came out. You rolled off in a 5th position, and you had to scratch and claw to get up there and finish where you were. It was a scary race, in my opinion. I mean, you were up and down, making contact with a lot of guys. What more did you need to pull off the win?
A better restart. Maybe one would get a restart. I maybe could have pulled something off there, but yeah, I don't think any of us were shy to use our bumpers, I guess, today, and our side panels and our right rears, and that's just how it goes sometimes, and you got to go with the flow, and the flow was be aggressive, so you can't exactly let everybody push you around this league, but things happen, especially on restarts. If you're gonna just totally slide the tires and just burn them up like I did, and then whatever happened at the end there with that second to last restart happened, and it was fortunate for me to get up to second. I think one more restart, maybe I could have won.
Well, I was personally thinking when Pearson got slid out of the groove by the 69, I thought you could get up there, and I was thinking you'd want it to go green because you were to the inside of Smith. I thought you had a shot at him. What were you thinking in that position?
Just patience, just trying to see if he would mess up. I was hoping they would both make contact. It happened, but it didn't take them out, unfortunately. That's another thing that maybe could have happened. That could have pulled the win off, but if it would have stayed green, I'm not sure how close I could have got, to be honest with you.
Well, you put up a great race tonight, and I think you just needed a little bit more, maybe some more laps. I don't know what you could have needed, but you put on a great show tonight. You got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank you guys in the booth. You guys do a great job. Can't wait to rewatch the broadcast back and review some things. You definitely got to live and learn with this first race, and I definitely learned how some of these new guys are, and it's good to race some other guys. I want to thank Dirt Heathen Racing Apparel, Dirtman Photography, A&B Outdoors, XO Consulting, and JJ for putting on this great league. I'm so happy to be back in it.
All right. Well, thank you for coming out here tonight, Caleb. And, we hope you can show up again Thursday.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks, guys.
And now we're going to drag in our third place finisher of the night, the number 41 of James Barrett Jr. James, you had a good run tonight. You ended up bringing it home in third and started in ninth, had to claw your way through the field a little bit. You showed up here. It was today. You showed up and then you come out here and you ran a good race, got up in third. What more did you need to catch the top two and steal a win?
Well, I don't really know what I could have done to catch those top two, but it was a good race, and considering I just found out about this league, I think it was Sunday night I found out about this league. But one big thank you I want to give is to Jacob Boxell, who actually helped me get into this league. We ran JJ's recruitment race at Eldora, and I ended up finishing fourth in that, and yeah, that's pretty much how I got into this, and I'm just so grateful for everybody who's helped me get to this point.
Yes, sir. Well, we thank you for joining us tonight. You got anybody you want to thank for putting tonight possible?
Oh, geez. Too many people to thank. Main one, probably JJ for putting on this show. I mean, this was so fun, considering I rarely ever run Eldora in any dirt car. It actually went surprisingly well tonight, and going into the actual official 410 sprint car season, I think I'll have a bit more confidence when it rolls around to Eldora. But other than that, I just got to thank myself for deciding to practice and skip doing a little bit of schoolwork. But other than that, that's about it.
Well, you put on a great show tonight. Do you got anybody? Or, well, I already asked you that. Thank you for showing up tonight.
Yeah, no problem, guys. I don't know if I'm going to be here Thursday because I got another league I'm running. But yeah, just thank you guys for broadcasting this tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank you. All right, Shane. Well, now we got to bring on our buddy, our hard charger, our Dirtman Photography hard charger. We got to bring in Cameron McCone. Cam! Cameron?
Cameron Cone, you got a copy here up in the booth.
Cameron. You got hard charger, bro.
As we look to sort through these technical difficulties and talk to our buddy Cameron McCone in a quick second. So we'll look to pull him in one more time.
Cameron?
Cameron McCone, you got a copy.
Well, I was real excited to talk to our Dirtman Photography hard charger, but I do know one thing about Cam tonight. He came in with a goal. I was talking to him earlier today. He said he wanted to get top 7, and that was his goal tonight, and he exceeded that. Got a top 5, finished off 4th to start off the year, and get the Dirtman Photography hard charger. So even if we don't get to talk to him tonight, it was awesome. He put on a great show like this tonight. Don't you agree, Shane?
Yeah, definitely, for sure.
Dude, I got no audio of you guys. If you can hear me.
Oh, we got you now.
Audio coming out
We
of
got
you.
Cam?
Tell us about your
Did he
race.
say-
Yeah, take us through your
No
race,
problem.
Cameron McCone, racing against all those new rookies and guys in the
I can
series.
hear the delay off of YouTube. but I can't hear
Okay,
you
so
guys.
if we ask him a question, he'll answer 20 seconds later, right?
maybe, hopefully,
Hopefully.
as we wait for his answer here. All right, I guess I'll try it one more time. Maybe we could try out for this delay. But Cameron Cohn, congrats on your 4th place finish. What was it like racing against all those rookies here tonight and new guys in the series? We need some Jeopardy music. Maybe.
Well, he just said he had no audio, so I guess we can give up on that. But I'm excited for Cam. If he can hear this, I'm happy for you, bro. You got up there, you aimed for a top 7, and you pulled off a great finish. That was cool. I'm happy for
We're gonna
him.
try, hopefully,
One more time.
last time here. As
Okay. What about now?
I actually have an idea. As we're gonna actually scoot ourselves down to the broadcast waiting room, Kelan. See if that
Think
works.
that'll. Oh, it might. Hang on. Cam?
Cameron Cohn, you got a copy up here in the booth.
Yeah, I don't think that did anything.
Man, obviously,
Well, anyway,
really unfortunate events.
it was night 1 of the Dirt Heathen Racing Apparel Florida Nationals. I don't think it disappointed at all. They put on a great show tonight. Cameron Smith, the rookie, he pulled off a great run tonight. The hard charger Cameron McCone, he exceeded his expectations. James Barrett in the top 3. Caleb Morrissey, really our only veteran to finish up there in the top half of the field. He certainly put on a good run tonight. Shane, what expectations does this give you for Thursday night?
I mean, you never know what could happen. Is that we saw that here tonight. Is lots of different leaders for sure. And I mean, the series has grown a lot over the offseason, and I feel like this is anybody's shot open at the title this year. As we already saw problems for our season 1 winner, and this is anybody's fight, anybody's win. That they can get the championship right here for sure, Kelan. As a lot of guys proving themselves as rookies, EXO Consulting rookies for sure. But yeah, the party's just getting started.
And I couldn't be ever more hyped, Shane.
Me neither, Kelan. I'd like to shout out our sponsors, the series sponsors themselves: Dirt Heathen Racing Apparel, Dirtman Photography, A&B Outdoors, EXO Consulting, obviously Iceman Designs, Dirt Track USA, and obviously JJ Hill, the league owner, for setting all this up. As Kelan, I don't know if you want to put in a couple last words here before we finish up the broadcast, but go ahead.
Well, I mean, it was just really good racing. I'm excited for Thursday. This is just night 1. We have 4 nights of this, Shane. 4 nights of the Florida Nationals, and this was just night 1. Had some great heats. Had a good feature. So, I mean, I'm excited. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I mean, definitely a lot of guys taking notice. I believe we have 2 other races here at Volusia left.
2 at Volusia, and then we got 1 more at Lakeland.
Yes, that was actually something I wanted to pull up in the broadcast booth before we started the race, but unfortunately ran out of time. As hopefully we can look at that on the broadcast here on Thursday. But you can find those obviously on the A&B Outdoors Instagram. But yeah, this is it from Florida. I'm Shane DiMantova, signing off from Barberville, Florida at the Volusia Speedway Park alongside Kelan Belsha, as we'd like to thank you guys watching from home and supporting tonight's stream, as we hopefully like to see you guys back here again on Thursday. So we hope you have a good night. Thank you.